It's not just about chilly winds and snowflakes, it's about survival. Each year, severe winter conditions turn perilous, claiming lives through hypothermia and causing havoc with power outages and unforeseen accidents. Did you know that in the US alone, an average of 1,300 people lose their lives each year due to harsh winter storms and freezing cold? Now, picture yourself in the midst of a blizzard with snow piling high and the power grid knocked out for days or even weeks. Imagine sitting in your living room, shivering, with no heat to thaw out the bone-deep chill. Your pantry quickly running short on supplies, with hunger creeping in as an unwelcome guest. Safety is compromised right when you need it most. If you think throwing on an extra sweater and lighting a few candles will suffice, it's time to rethink your winter preparedness, because it won't shield you from winter's merciless grip. Winter is relentless. It doesn't adapt to you, you must adapt to it. This season demands resilience and forethought, and failing to prepare isn't just an inconvenience, it can cost you your comfort, your health, and even your life. But fear not, because we're here to arm you with knowledge. In this video, we'll uncover the 7 absolutely essential items that can make a world of difference in a winter crisis. These items aren't merely luxuries or novelties, they are your lifeline when winter bares its icy fangs. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to face winter storms like a seasoned survivalist. So snuggle in with a hot drink and get ready to learn how to transform this winter into a story of preparedness and triumph. Let's dive in. Let's kick things off with our first essential item, the hand crank weather radio with emergency alerts. Now, picture this: a harsh winter storm rolls in, the power goes out, and you're surrounded by an eerie, unsettling silence. It's more than just unnerving, it's downright dangerous. Silence means you're cut off from crucial updates like whether the storm is getting worse, if emergency shelters are set up nearby, or if there's a critical evacuation order you need to follow. Your phone sits there useless, out of battery, the internet isn't an option, and the TV is nothing more than a black screen. In these moments of desperation, a hand crank weather radio isn't just nice to have, it's a complete game changer and an absolute necessity. When hunting for a reliable emergency radio, skip the cheap novelty gadgets from bargain stores. You need a rugged, multifunctional piece of gear certified by NOAA, equipped with multiple charging methods. Why are these specifications so critical? Because in the thick of a blackout, this is your lifeline. A top-notch emergency radio does more than just tune into AM, FM, and NOAA weather bands. Many models come with additional features like a built-in flashlight, USB ports to charge your phone, and a piercing emergency alarm that can cut through even the worst howling winds. The beauty of a hand crank mechanism means you'll never run out of juice. As if that weren't enough, some models also have solar panels for daytime charging, offering an extra layer of versatility and assurance when the sun is up. Let's talk about that flashlight for a moment. Imagine the grid is down, enveloping you in complete and utter darkness every night. An all-in-one device that not only illuminates your path but keeps you in the loop about changing weather conditions is absolutely invaluable. You're not just fumbling around in a blackout, you're making informed decisions, possibly even life-saving ones. A single night of darkness could be restless, but several nights could be utterly catastrophic if you're not prepared with the right gear in hand. Consider the consequences of not having this radio at your disposal. If there's an incoming blizzard you don't know about, or the temperatures are forecasted to plummet to hazardous lows, you're left guessing. Are local authorities broadcasting urgent evacuation instructions you can't hear about? Without this device, you'll miss all of those alerts. Guesswork and assumptions in a survival scenario can be the difference between life and death. This isn't about comfort or convenience, it's about preparation, vigilance, and arming yourself with the knowledge necessary to react quickly and decisively against the unpredictability of winter storms. This hand crank radio isn't just an accessory, it's a survival must-have. Once modern conveniences are stripped away, it becomes your beacon amidst the chaos, enabling you to stay informed and stay safe. Choose one equipped with a robust loudspeaker so those critical alerts aren't drowned out by the chaos or crying children. Make sure it's easy to get to practice using it regularly so you're not fumbling when you need it most. Because when winter comes and the world plunges into darkness, wisdom isn't just a virtue, it's your lifeline. Stay tuned as we explore more items you'll wish you had during winter's most trying times. 2. Illuminate your life with a solar lighting kit. Imagine this: it's a frigid winter evening and the power suddenly goes out. Darkness envelops everything as the clock hits 4 p.m., leaving you in an unsettling, shadowy world where even the simplest tasks are perilous challenges. Your initial instinct might be to grab a flashlight or light a candle, but what happens when those batteries are exhausted or the wax burns down to nothing? Living in such oppressive darkness isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's a real safety hazard that can quickly escalate to chaos. That's where a solar lighting kit emerges as a game changer, a must-have for every household preparing for the inevitable winter blackout. These kits function as mini power plants, harnessing the sun's energy during daylight hours to keep your world bright and secure at night. Most solar lighting kits come with an array of strategically designed lamps and durable, easy-to-install solar panels, ensuring you're not left groping your way through the pitch-black night. Even on cloudy days, many modern panels can still draw enough sunlight to stay juiced up, ready for the long haul. Advanced models offer incredible versatility, allowing you to connect multiple lights through daisy chaining, a feature perfect for illuminating multiple rooms or outside spaces effortlessly. Here's the magic of solar tech. It's a sustainable source of energy that never runs out. There's no frantic rush for batteries, no worry about running out of propane. As long as daylight graces your location, your home stays well lit and safe. For convenience and extended battery life, opt for lights with adjustable brightness. Use a low setting for ambient, everyday lighting, and reserve the high setting for particular tasks, or when you just need to break the heavy darkness with powerful illumination. But what's at stake if you're not adequately prepared? Everyday activities become testing trials. Try cooking a meal or navigating icy stairs without the comfort of light, and it quickly transforms into a dance with danger. Accidents can happen, stress levels climb, and bleakness sets in. Then there's the emotional toll, the eerie feeling of black spaces feeding fear and anxiety, particularly among children or the elderly. Light restores a semblance of normalcy, creating an oasis of warmth and security within your home. Don't discount the external environment either. In a blackout, lighting isn't just an indoor necessity, outdoor illumination is critical for security. Install solar-powered floodlights to fend off potential threats, from opportunistic looters to curious wildlife, providing an essential sense of defense in uncertain times. Moreover, the transportability of solar kits adds another dimension of safety and practicality. Most include compact lanterns or handheld lights, which you can bring when checking on neighbors or evacuating. Many also feature built-in USB ports, enabling you to charge essential devices like phones or radios. In a prolonged power failure, having a solar lighting kit is more than a mere convenience, it's your beacon of hope and resilience. With reliable, renewable light, your winter sanctuary remains a place of functionality and peace. So prioritize a solar lighting kit on your winter preparedness list. Let it light the way to safety and tranquility, ensuring you're never cast adrift in the darkness, cold, and consuming embrace. 3 essential rechargeable battery bank with solar power. Imagine finding yourself in the bone-chilling depths of winter. Power lines buckle under the heavy snow, transformers pop and sizzle in the frigid air, and suddenly you're plunged into a world without electricity. It's not just an inconvenience, it feels like being yanked back to the Stone Age. Your phone, your flashlight, or even life-supporting devices like CPAP machines become nothing more than hefty paperweights. But hey, don't think you can simply brave it out. Let's talk numbers. The typical smartphone battery dwindles in less than a day if you're consistently scrolling, snapping, and streaming. Now, slap on the icy bite of winter, and you can almost watch the battery bar shrink away. Enter the rechargeable battery bank, a tool that transforms crises into manageable situations. This isn't just a gadget, it's a lifeline when staying connected can mean the difference between security and being completely alone. But don't just grab any battery pack off the shelf. You want a powerhouse. Think big, at least 20,000 mAh. It should be capable of reviving all your devices multiple times over. Let's not forget you need a battery bank with solar charging prowess. When the grid taps out, the sun steps in as your cosmic backup. Harnessing solar energy ensures your devices stay powered as long as there's daylight streaming through. Here's a veteran pro tip: pair your battery bank with a foldable solar panel for that extra boost in charging speed and efficiency. These nifty panels are lightweight and portable, making them perfect for the frequent movers. They can energize your battery bank or charge devices directly, amidst the wilderness or city outages alike. Let's break down the dominoes that fall when power fails. The lack of communication means no emergency calls, no weather updates, and no way to check in on your loved ones. A dead flashlight? That's just asking for stubbed toes in the dark. Relying on electronic resources like weather radios or heated blankets becomes a futile dream without a reliable power source. In dire situations, an impotent phone isn't simply a tech trouble, it could escalate into a full-blown catastrophe. With a robust battery bank in your arsenal, you prolong your time of connectivity by days. This grants you the precious window to strategize and act. Long, merciless winter nights demand resources. A simple message, a melody, or even the glow from your screen can serve as anchors, keeping minds calm and spirits lifted. Here's the drill: procure a trustworthy battery bank, run it through its paces, and ensure it's brimming with charge before the first snowflake falls. Because when the Earth's icy breath whispers and the grid bows out gracefully, you don't want to be caught powerless, staring at an unresponsive screen, wishing for better foresight. 4 cold weather gear for every scenario. Imagine this: the mercury's plummeting, and your cozy home suddenly feels like a giant icebox. The power's out, and those couple of hoodies in your closet aren't offering much comfort against the chilling bite of winter. This isn't a scene from a survival movie, it's a real possibility. When your heating system taps out, you're not merely seeking comfort, you're fighting a battle for warmth and survival. Let me tell you, hypothermia doesn't knock politely at your door. It barges in, whether you're inside or out, and it doesn't care for excuses. In this bone-chilling reality, it's not just about stacking layers. We're talking specialized gear the kind mountaineers and Arctic explorers wouldn't step foot into their expeditions without. Yes, it's serious business. You're not preparing for a frosty morning walk to grab the daily paper, you're equipping yourself for an extreme endurance test against the cold. First on the list? Thermal base layers, not the budget cotton kind that leaves you clammy and cold, but the high-performance ones made of moisture-wicking materials like merino wool or advanced synthetic blends. These fabrics are your frontline defense, hugging your body and keeping that precious heat from slipping away. Next, bolster that heat with solid insulating layers. Think fleece or down jackets that trap warmth like nothing else. The cherry on top? Your outermost shell, a windproof and waterproof barrier that laughs in the face of blustery winds and sleeting rain. Even the slightest draft from an improperly sealed window can siphon off your warmth, so make sure this outer layer is up to snuff. But let's not stop there. The extremities, your head, hands, and feet, are notorious for losing heat fast. Equip yourself with wool socks to maintain toasty toes, insulated gloves to keep your dexterity in exploring circumstances, and a thermal hat or balaclava to guard against ice-cold ears and cheeks. Trust me, being cold and wet is no fun when all you need are heated extremities to lift your spirits. Additional secret weapons, chemical hand and foot warmers. These little miracle workers create hours of comforting heat, bridging the gap when layers alone don't seem enough. They're often the unsung heroes when temperatures plummet, transforming numb fingers into useful tools. Don't skimp on footwear either. Your typical sneakers are no match for snow-laden paths and freezing puddles. What you need are well-manufactured, insulated, and waterproof boots. They're your best allies when stepping outside becomes a necessity rather than a choice. Then there's the game changer, the thermal sleeping bag rated for sub-zero climates. If you find yourself in a situation where heating only a small space is feasible, this portable refuge will be your ticket to warmth during the darkest, coldest nights. Skeptical about all this gear? Picture enduring a 2-day stretch without heat while snowflakes fall and frost envelops everything outside. Your current wardrobe might suddenly seem less reassuring. You'll yearn for this gear to help you remain functional, let alone alive. Cold weather gear is more than a luxury, it's a life-saving necessity. Your body burns through calories and energy fast in its relentless pursuit to stay warm. Without this gear, the simplest tasks become mammoth challenges. Fetching water, checking on neighbors, or venturing out for supplies becomes risky endeavors without proper preparation. So don't cut corners. Invest wisely. Test your gear thoroughly. Learn to layer like a pro. In a landscape where the cold doesn't negotiate and the power grid fails to deliver, you'll commend yourself for every investment in thermal socks, windproof jackets, and weatherproof boots. Stay warm, stay safe, and tackle winter's toughest moments prepared. 5. Portable water filtration system. Imagine this: winter storms are raging outside, and suddenly your water lines freeze, leaving you in a lurch without clean water. It's a chilling scenario, but it's all too real. Many people take for granted their unlimited tap water, thinking bottled supplies will suffice during emergencies. Yet, when reserves run dry or the thawing pipes flood your water supply with silt and contaminants, you'll desperately wish you had a solution at hand. Enter the portable water filtration system, a game changer you simply cannot afford to overlook this winter. Clean water is more than a convenience, it's a non-negotiable aspect of survival. You can't expect to go beyond 3 days without hydration, and in harsh winter climates, dehydration creeps up even quicker as your energy reserves diminish while combating the cold. Forget thinking bottled water will get you through the ordeal. You need a surefire method to transform any natural water source into a drinkable oasis. That's where having a portable water filtration system moves from being a camper's luxury to an indispensable survival tool. Consider options like gravity-fed water filters. These bad boys can purify a few gallons in one go, without needing any electricity or muscle power, making them ideal for extended situations where tap water is simply out of reach. And for those on the go, a high-quality straw-style filter or a compact pump option can be lifesavers when you're relying on melted snow or questionable streams. They guard against harmful bacteria, parasites, and unseen threats lurking in murky waters. A multi-stage filter ups the ante by tackling heavy metals and chemical contaminants too, ensuring that what you're drinking won't add to your woes. And let's get real for a second. What happens if your filter alone can't tackle viral threats? Urban environments, especially those with compromised sewer systems, are breeding grounds for viruses. Elevate your filtration game with UV sterilizers or purification tablets. A UV pen is a techie's dream, zapping viruses in a flash, while tablets are foolproof for treating larger volumes of water. But here's a winter twist: boiling water isn't as simple or efficient as it might seem during power outages when fuel is a scarce treasure, and melting snow is a risky endeavor without proper sterilization measures. You can't cook without water. Hydration becomes a gamble. Hygiene suffers. Imagine the psychological strain of doubting every sip of water you take. Equip yourself with the pure assurance that a portable water filtration system offers, uplifting both your confidence and peace of mind in one go. In the frosty grip of winter, keeping your hydration level steady is vital to fend off frostbite and hypothermia, as dehydration accelerates these deadly conditions. Arm yourself with knowledge and preparedness. Trust me, encountering unsafe water and its debilitating repercussions isn't a lesson you want to learn the hard way. Secure your survival and strategy with a top-tier portable water filtration system. It's a staple, not just for adventures, but for everyone serious about winter readiness. 6. A versatile multi-fuel cooking system. Picture this: the power's out, and your modern kitchen transforms into nothing but a silent gallery of unused appliances. Your everyday amenity: stove, microwave, oven, rendered useless without electricity. Imagine relying solely on cold meals like unheated canned food. Not only can this sap your spirits, but it might also lead to nutritional imbalances or health issues. That's not a scenario anyone wants. So what's the solution? A multi-fuel cooking system. It's not just a robust option, it's a survival essential. The heart of any effective setup is a dual-fuel camp stove that runs on readily accessible fuels like propane or butane. Compact yet powerful, these stoves can bring water to a boil or prepare a hearty meal in minutes, keeping you nourished no matter what chaos envelops the grid. It's about embracing adaptability and resilience when convenience fails. But wait, versatility is key, so never rely on a single system. Adding a portable wood-burning stove to your arsenal could be a game-changer. Beyond merely functional, these stoves can turn fallen branches, abandoned scraps of wood, or even worn-out furniture into rewarding fuel. If wood feels unreliable, consider a sleek alcohol stove, a lightweight, clean-burning alternative that runs efficiently on household items like rubbing alcohol or ethanol. In crisis situations, having a variety of fuel options safeguards against sparse supply chains or empty store shelves. It's about being ready for anything, including the possibility that the only available resources are those you gather yourself. Now, think about what life looks like if you can't cook. Sure, devouring cold beans from a can is an option, but what if you need hot water for sterilization, or someone in your family requires a comforting, warm meal during illness? When the kids shiver from winter chills and only a hot cup of cocoa can warm their spirits, a multi-fuel system steps in. This isn't merely about prolonging life. It's about nurturing it with a slice of warmth and familiar comfort amidst freezing chaos. Imagine waking up to the possibility of heating soup, brewing tea or coffee, cooking pasta, or even crafting a humble bowl of rice, each dish delivering much-needed energy and warmth as winter's bite tightens its grip. Don't neglect the accompanying tools: a set of durable cookware, dependable utensils, and a few accessories like waterproof matches or a sturdy fire starter. Protect your cooking endeavors from winter gales with a good windscreen, ensuring fuel efficiency when cooking outdoors or in breezy environments. Fuel reserves are vital, so boost your stockpile with additional canisters, preparing for at least a fortnight's worth of usage. More, if you're in areas notorious for prolonged power outages. Facing reality, living off cold snacks and tin cans won't sustain you physically or mentally. With an adept multi-fuel cooking system at hand, you're not merely surviving the winter's adversities, you're thriving. You're feeding the body, comforting the mind, and keeping your sanity intact as the world around feels like it's unraveling. This is the art of readiness, the secret to turning winter's challenge into an enduring experience of warmth and vitality. Make this winter survival tool a top priority on your list you'll wish you did when the chill sets in. 7. The Ultimate Winter First Aid Kit. Winter is here in all its chilly glory, and with it comes a world of icy unpredictability and potential peril. This is one season where the margin for error is razor thin, and the cost of being unprepared can be dire. Welcome to the icy reality where your simple everyday slip-up can escalate into a life-threatening emergency. Picture this: a harmless cut while you're chopping wood, or a minor ankle twist on a seemingly gentle snow-covered path turns serious when medical help is nowhere near. This isn't the time to rely on duct tape and a collection of outdated band-aids. This is about life, survival, and having a well-stocked, comprehensive first aid kit that won't let you down when the stakes are highest. Let's break it down, starting with the essentials. We're talking adhesive bandages of all sizes, sterile gauze pads, and reliable medical tape, your frontline soldiers against minor wounds. But when you're venturing into the jaws of winter, settling for the basics just doesn't cut it. Equip your kit with wound closure strips, butterfly closures, and even a suture kit for those trained to use it. Harsh weather conditions allow infections to brew quickly, turning what once was harmless into a hostile hazard. Expect the unexpected and stock antiseptic wipes, antibiotic ointment, and iodine for thorough wound care, because infections can go from zero to deadly faster than you'd like to think. Winter brings its own exclusive brand of destruction: frostbite and hypothermia, ruthless enemies that attack without warning. Equip your kit with chemical heat packs, space blankets, and thermal wraps. Add aloe vera gel or burn cream, because quick treatment can be the difference between healing and permanent damage. When it comes to managing pain and inflammation, keep a stash of ibuprofen or acetaminophen. Add in antihistamines for unexpected allergic reactions, and don't overlook medications to tackle cold and flu symptoms. Remember, winter doesn't bring just snow, it brings a host of health challenges. You're preparing for the real possibilities here. Slip on the ice, face a fractured bone, or endure a deep cut from a simple mishap, and suddenly you're relying on splints, emergency tourniquets, and trauma pads. These are not over the top in the isolation of a winter storm, they're the fine line between hope and disaster. Also, pack a blood-clotting agent like Celox or QuickClot to stop life-threatening bleeds on the spot. And let's not forget the tools that make all the difference. Trauma shears, a pair of tweezers, and a digital thermometer are indispensable. These are the essentials that help you maintain control and composure in the chaotic aftermath of an accident. Keep in mind, it's not just about treating injuries. Your ability to remain calm and clear-headed is paramount when every second counts. Training is key. Make sure you and your family know how to effectively use everything in your kit. You don't want to be grappling with instructions when a crisis hits. And vigilance pays off. Check your supplies frequently. Replace expired medications, ensure sterile items remain sealed, and always have fresh batteries in your medical flashlight. A fully prepared first aid kit is not a luxury but a vital necessity. In the frigid clutch of winter's storm, where roads become impassable and help is a distant hope, it is your indispensable ally. Ignore it at your peril. Maintain it, familiarize yourself with it, and appreciate its value before it's too late. In the harsh realities of winter survival, this kit is not merely important, it is your ultimate guardian against the cold grip of tragedy. When the going gets tough, it's not just life insurance, it's a clear line between perseverance and peril. So arm yourself with this lifeline and face winter's fury head-on. In conclusion, when preparing for the harshness of winter, having the right tools and resources can make all the difference between enduring the season safely and facing potentially life-threatening challenges. Ensuring you have these critical items, a multi-fuel cooking system, and the ultimate winter first aid kit empowers you to not only survive, but also thrive amidst winter's trials. These items, along with the knowledge and readiness to use them, are essential components of a robust winter survival strategy. They epitomize readiness and offer peace of mind, transforming the winter's daunting unpredictabilities into manageable hurdles. As the temperatures drop and the snow begins to fall, you'll be grateful for the foresight in equipping yourself with these invaluable resources. Ensure they are part of your winter arsenal and embrace the season with confidence and resilience.